Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Soni, and you're here at my 3rd annual Celebrating the Years party, and you're watching
It's time for Live in Tallahassee. Local events, local businesses, local groups, your friends and neighbors on TV. Live in Tallahassee is brought to you by Dermatology Associates of Tallahassee, by the Proctor Car Dealerships, Prism TV by CenturyLink. And now, here are your hosts, Ann Howard and Joel Silver.
Welcome to another episode of Live in Tallahassee, and if you couldn't already tell, we are at one of our favorite places. We are at the Proctor Honda dealership, and Howard, Joel Silver driving in the CRV.
I actually went on a ride with Joel, which actually wasn't as dangerous or as scary as you might think, so I'm very proud of him. He did very well.
And look, here she is, delivered right to the camera, everybody's favorite Ann Howard.
Hello, everyone.
As you know, the Proctor dealerships are a huge partner with Live in Tallahassee, committed to local television, committed to the local community, and do so much in our area. And happy to be back at another one of their great dealerships.
They are a great family when it comes to taking care of this town for sure. So thank you for that, and thank you for being a partner of the show.
In a little while, we're going to bring somebody out to talk about the CRV, which is a great car, been a staple of Honda for a long time. But really, being here at Honda is just one of the exciting things happening this week, and we have so much to tell you about coming up on this show.
What?
We're going to tell you about the exciting block party. As you know, we cover the block party, Seminole block party, every Friday night before every FSU football game. We had a special return local musician who was great to see. It was great to see him. We'll have some of that. And then also later in the show, back again, Dr. Soni's celebration called Celebrating the Years, and this is a great event that Live in Tallahassee does not miss. This is a celebration of couples of many, many successful years together. And Dr. Soni, a doctor in town, invites his patients out, and you are not going to miss some of the great stories that we heard from Tallahassee's finest citizens. But it all starts right here and right now with the most exciting and biggest news, because Ann, although you're not the most enormous football fan,
I'm not a big football fan. You're right.
That once again, FSU.
Yeah, you can't miss it on Facebook. You can't miss it on the headlines. They are number one.
Every week on this show, you've seen Rachel Kellogg covering the season as it progresses.
She's the most adorable thing.
And she has not stopped yet.
No.
Let's send it out to Rachel Kellogg out at Doak Campbell Stadium to see what happened before the game.
Tailgate. I'm here with Trish, and Trish, oh my goodness, you can pay one flat rate and get free drinks and free food. And tell me, what is your favorite thing about this Tallahassee Seminole Tailgate?
Oh, it's got to be the fact that everyone is so excited to be here, and it's so much fun. We have over 200 people here today, and they're celebrating, and if we come next in 2 weeks, it's going to be the Syracuse game, homecoming. We partner with the Seminole Boosters, Tallahassee Seminole Club, and them. November 16th, we're going to do it. It's only $20. Everyone gets to come. We have everything set up, and it's so much fun. It's all you can eat, all you can drink. It's a blast. Everyone's got to come.
I'm here with Brian McMath, former TSC president, and tell me, what is your opinion on the Florida State-Miami rivalry?
It's one of the biggest rivalries. Other than Florida, this is our biggest rival. We want to beat these guys every single time. We just don't want to beat them. We want to kill them.
I'm here with Clarence Jackson, and tell me, what makes Tallahassee such an amazing city?
Tallahassee is really a melting pot. a melting pot of great people. I just met somebody from Venezuela. You got different counties and areas surrounding here. Florida State brings people to this area. FAMU brings people to this area. And so it's just an exciting place to be, especially at a time when Florida State is playing very good football, number 3 in the BCS. Tallahassee Seminole Club is awesome. If you've never been, you need to come to the Tallahassee Seminole Club. I'm telling you, free food, free drinks, whatever you want to do here. I mean, it's excitement here, and I'm definitely excited to be here.
So guys, tell me, what is your predictions on the game?
Oh, us by far. Come on. No other way. Seminoles all the way.
All right, how about you?
Stay by 20 at least.
How about you?
I say at least by 20. I agree with you. Go Noles.
Florida State's defense is back on top. Our defense represents the 90s. James Winston is the real deal. Heisman Trophy winner, national championship.
But you cannot put up enough points the way Florida State's putting up points right now. Everybody talks about Oregon. That's great. Who have they played? Nobody. In my opinion, Stanford wins and FSU #1. Those are my picks right now. Go Noles!
How awesome is this tailgate?
Oh, it's the best. The best. You don't get any better than this.
This Seminole Club is the best around. Nothing better.
Oh, we're not exclusive. Anyone can come. I welcome them to pre-register. That way we make sure we don't run out of space for everyone. But we love all the Noles fans, and we invite everyone from the other teams too. We don't like to exclude everyone, so it's a great time.
That was an amazing tailgate of the Tallahassee Seminole Club. Oh my goodness. You'll have to check them out next time when we have the game against Syracuse. And check out this update from CenturyLink.
Beat down.
I'm in love with the DVR.
People just love their Prism DVR.
You can record 4 things at the same time.
Pause live TV, do whatever you need to do, hit play, you're right back in action.
Continuously recording shows. It's massive space that's on there.
The ability to pause something in the living room and go into the bedroom and unpause it.
It changed the way that I watch TV. I love it. We love it.
There are a million reasons to love Prism TV. Experience it for yourself. See it in action at cprismtv.com.
This is Chase and Jamie, and you're watching Live in Tallahassee. All right, welcome back to Live in Tallahassee. We're here at Proctor Honda, and we want to say thank you to our sponsors, and appropriately enough, we want to say thank you to the Proctor dealerships. We've also got Prism TV as well as the Moon, and we've got some big things going on at the Moon this week. We'll talk about that in upcoming events. But in the meantime, I'm sitting in the CRV, and it's got that new car smell that you've got to love, and I'm going over all the little doohickeys and stuff in here. I love the USB cord. But right now, speaking of the Honda CRV, I'm going to toss it to Joel inside. He's going to find out more.
Thanks, Ann. Over here on the other side of the room now, in front of the Honda CRV and standing next to Jacob. Jacob, you are with these cars every day. We're having a lot of fun here, by the way, at the Honda dealership.
It's a fantastic place to be.
You guys are friendly people.
I know. That's why we've been in business for over 100 years.
Is that why?
It is.
All right. Listen, we're standing by the CRV. Before we get back to Rachel, tell me a little bit about this, because what did you tell me about Tallahassee?
Tallahassee is a CRV town.
There's so many of them.
It is.
All right. Why do people like this car?
It's completely redesigned in 2012, so it's a new body style. You're going to have the USB port in there, Bluetooth capability. You also have the backup camera comes standard on all the trims. So it's a great value for a lot of car.
Technology is huge in cars now. Everybody wants the interior to be all technology filled.
It is, and you got the information dash up top in there where the backup camera is going to be. It's showing you who's calling you, so you can answer. You don't have to answer because you know who's calling you. You don't have to look through your pocket, look through your phone or whatnot. You already know who's calling you.
All right, so tell us, what do we do? If you want a CRV, how do we get one?
You just come down to Proctor Honda and we'll take care of you.
Okay. Come see Jacob. Jacob's at Proctor Honda, the CRV. We got the Accord on the other side of the room, the Civic, and a bunch of other good-looking cars. But now, let's do some quick shots. Let's find Ann and find out what else is going on before we go back to Rachel on the field.
All right, thanks, Joel, very much. Now, all of a sudden, I want to buy a CRV. Go figure. All right, we're going to start with Circle of Gold. This is an awesome event put on by the Alumni Association, and we're here at the Alumni Center Grand Ballroom. Take a look. Basically, what happens here for the Circle of Gold, this is the fall induction dinner. We had several folks that they were honoring, including their new gold inductees, Marie Cowart, Kyle Dooney got his Bachelor of Science in 2007. Ricky Polston got his Bachelor of Science in 77. And Gene Stearns as well got his Bachelor of Arts in 66. So congratulations to them. This is to honor distinguished alumni for their contributions to the community, to the country, to their particular fields of study, whatever that may be. This is one of the ways that FSU alumni does that.
You know we wouldn't let this night pass without hearing from some of the inductees.
What's important about this to me, which I try to say, is my grandchildren are here. And they're old enough now to understand something they could never have understood when they were babies, because this was such an important part of our lives. But we live in Miami, so we're not here all the time. And so for them to come to something like this and see a different part of their grandparents, it to me was very important. So I really do appreciate it. Appreciate the opportunity to be here.
All right, Ann. Well, that was Friday, kind of early, about 5, 6 o'clock. Let's forward the clock to a bigger, even larger party. This was the FSU block party, and this one's always a doozy. Out at Clayman Plaza, the place was rocking as always. You're seeing them here. This is Chase and Jamie. Now, this is cool because these guys are Tallahassee locals. This is where they started their group. They came back and were the lead act. So, you know, we love a good local story, and here they are.
Tallahassee, what's going on?
Hey y'all, it's Chase and Jamie.
Hey, it's so good to be back in Tallahassee. We both went to school at Florida State, and it's just so great to see all the fans, all the garnet and gold, and we're ready to put on a show here for you guys tonight.
Huge weekend, Florida State-Miami game, big game. We're really, really excited to see what our Seminoles can do this weekend.
Well, we were happy to come down with Parmalee. We're excited to be opening the show for them, and just excited to see all our friends and family, and ready to rock out.
We only have time for a few quick shots tonight, so that's that for quick shots, because we got to go back and see the conclusion of Rachel Kellogg's story and the excitement at Doak Campbell Stadium. Rachel!
This is the biggest game of the year, FSU versus Miami. The stands are packed. The fans are so excited. They can't even hold it down. They're jumping out of their seats.
You know, it reminds me of when I first started coming to see games here. I've been coming to games here since I was probably 6 years old, and I love it. This is awesome. Look at the stadium. Look at it. This is great.
I love being here. It's a big game for the University of Miami. For me, it's the biggest rivalry in football, so it's fun to be here.
We so far for this game, baby! Hey, 31-0, we ain't never forget, baby! You're gonna pay the day! Yeah! Seminoles all the way!
Here's a great example of how the Seminoles recognize the boosters for their contributions. These families are supporting Florida State, helping to build foundations to further education and to build generations for years to come. So you guys are Seminole boosters, right? So tell me, what does it feel like to be a Seminole booster?
Oh, it's great. Look at this crowd. It's great to be a Seminole booster now. Go for it. Go Noles.
So I don't know who this guy is and why he showed up tonight. Hey, who are you? Who are you? Take you down. We're in the middle of Doak Campbell Stadium, right here on top of the Seminole Head. The crowd is so excited. The hype out here is so energetic. Oh my gosh, we are about to see a big rivalry take place. I can't wait to say go Noles! Here I am on the field with the Florida State cheerleaders behind me. The marching chiefs are on the field. They're taking the field. They're setting the precedence for this big game of Florida State versus Miami.
I'll tell you
you what a crowd we got tonight. This is what Tallahassee's all about. Chamber of Commerce weather on a Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening in Tallahassee. Great friends in the box. And I've got a lot of neighbors. I've got some of my managers here from work, but mainly friends. And we've been together tailgating from back in the days when we didn't have a skybox. We've been doing this for 30 years and we love it. Haven't missed a game this year. You're watching live in Tallahassee.
We're here out on the field of Chief Osceola. Oh my goodness, the excitement out here. And we're going to take it to break with one of our sponsors, Proctor Subaru.
If you're looking to buy a new Subaru, you've come to the right place, especially if you're a dog.
Can you smell that leather? Of course you can. Your nose is amazing.
You guys keep in touch. I'll get you a great deal on any trade-in, no questions asked.
I have no questions.
Once you sit in a Subaru, you'll stay.
Come down to Proctor Subaru for a test drive. Complimentary maintenance included.
Welcome back. We are here at Proctor Honda on Tennessee Street. If you're interested in a new car and you want to come out here and take a look before you make any decisions, I drive a Honda.
I know you do. What's your favorite Honda?
I've had several. I've had the Element, which I have to say I loved the most just because it was such a weird, fun car and so easy to clean. But the mileage was not as good as my Civic. I've had 3 Civics. I'm on my 3rd.
Wow.
Right. And then I've also had a Honda Accord. My father's had a Prelude. My mother has an Accord. My brother has the Ridgeline.
That's what I hear about.
And my sister-in-law has the Odyssey.
Honda customers, they always come back. And you're proving 3 Civics in a row.
Basically, we're going to talk about a fantastic local doctor, a dermatologist. Dr. Bob Soni has this amazing event that he does every year. This is the 3rd annual this year that we just celebrated. And it's called what, Joel?
Celebrating the Year.
Basically, what happens is this is for all the couples, all of his patients who have been married for 20 years or more. And it's just a cute little event. So before I tell you more about it, I'm going to let Dr. Bob Soni tell you what's going on.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Bob Soni with Dermatology Associates of Tallahassee, and I'd like to welcome everyone to my 3rd annual Celebrating the Years party out here at the Tallahassee Antique Car Museum. I'm out here with some of my patients that have all been married 20 years or longer, and we're just having a good time of fellowship and food, and we're enjoying wonderful music provided by the Biscuit Boys and Gal. We're enjoying just getting to know one another and celebrating the years of marriage that these couples have had together and all that they mean to me as patients of mine through the years.
Well, we played here last year and people seemed to enjoy it, so he invited us back. We haven't scared them off yet, so I guess it's working out all right.
Jerry and Gladys Chambers, been married 57 years.
52 years, Bobby and Ruth Edwards.
Roland Wilcox and Kathy. We've been married 54 years.
Let me introduce you to E.E. Eunice, one of my favorite patients. He helps run the police academy out at the Tallahassee Community College. It's the Pat Thomas Academy, right? I'm so glad to have you and Miss Nadine here.
Thank you. I enjoy being here. This is the 2nd year that we've been here, and we just absolutely enjoy the camaraderie, the socialization, and of course we are all so thankful for Dr. Soni for putting on this event and bringing a lot of us together. And I'd hate to say it, but some of us are reaching that age where we have to go visit Dr. Soni a couple of times a year, and it is always a pleasure. This is a fantastic gathering.
I'm here with my beautiful wife, Kathy, and we're longstanding patients of Dr. Soni. First time we've been invited or attended this event. Thought we'd make a showing today and enjoy some of the camaraderie and fun.
Dennis and Brenda Fagan. It will be 34 years next February the 8th.
Awesome.
The environment, very good. Food, wonderful. The company is even better. Beautiful people all around.
Big thank you to all of you all for making the effort to come and for supporting this event and for being my patients and my friends. And I just thank you. I'm blessed to have really the most special people in the world as my patients, and I cannot thank you enough. It's such a privilege to be a part of your lives and for the faith that you have in me, and I just thank you for that. I'm so blessed. I really thank you.
We're Buzzy and Angela Mage, and we've been patients of Dr. Soni's for a long time. We've been married for a long time, and we just thoroughly enjoy these little get-togethers that he has. And I went to my medical doctor, my primary care doctor the other day, and I mentioned this little thing that we were coming to. And I said, I just think it's the nicest thing, not many doctors do that. And she said, you're right.
Dr. Soni really put on a wonderful party here for us, and we just think he's a great doctor.
Well, he does a lot for people in this community. He's been one of the best doctors I've ever had service me, and he's taken care of things that I don't know that I would be alive if it weren't for his help. But he also takes care of our spirit when he does something like this, and that's really nice.
If anybody has a suspicious little spot on their skin anywhere, and it just pops up all of a sudden, please go and have it checked.
Yep, go to Dr. Soni.
I had a lady in my church not long ago, and she didn't do that soon enough, and now she's not with us no more. So please go and have those places checked. And of course, Dr. Soni, he doesn't miss nothing.
No, he doesn't.
He's a very thorough doctor.
You're welcome. You're welcome. My pleasure. Thank you. It was really a great night. This was such a wonderful event. One of the things I really like to do is to have a few minutes where the guests can come up and share an interesting story about how they met or perhaps how they got engaged. And it's always fun to ask questions about who's been married the longest, who has the most children, and to give them little gift cards. I think it's always fun to send the couple that's been married the longest out on a date. And so it's a special fun time to give out some gift cards to people that win in certain categories like that. I gave out a gift card this year to the married couple that had to live with their in-laws the longest. And I thought that they certainly deserved a treat. Again, I want to thank the Antique Car Museum for allowing us to have the event here, and the Biscuit Boys and Gal for providing wonderful music, Karen Burns with the dance lessons, and Telly the Magician. And most of all, I want to thank my staff for helping make this party possible, and of course my patients and really the guests at the party who made it so much fun as always. And thank you, Live in Tallahassee, for letting Tallahassee know about what's going on.
And actually, so here we are right now at Proctor Honda with all these new cars.
Right.
Where are we going now?
Well, funny, we're around a bunch of new cars. At that event, we got some great footage of the Tallahassee Automobile Museum, which has a lot of old cars. Check out this footage. This is where Bob Soni's party was, and you can see that DeVoe Moore has always done a great job out here, and you're seeing some of the collection. We've got old cars, we've got classic cars, we've got famous cars, so many things at the Tallahassee Automobile Museum. It's a treasure of Tallahassee, and since we were out there, Nick Christie again, the guy who puts this entire show together and always does an amazing job. He couldn't resist getting some of this footage. And if you want to see more, go out to the Tallahassee Automobile Museum and tell them Live in Tallahassee sent you.
And take a look here. We actually do have an antique right here at Proctor Honda. This is, what is this?
We found a car the right size for Ann.
That's right.
It's perfect.
It just says Honda. It's so cute.
But you should see the heels she's got on. We'll show them
It's
to
a
you during
coupe.
the next segment. But yeah,
Makes
this
me
is
the same.
fun. I don't think this one's for sale, but
No, I don't think so. Same
but
size
tons
as you.
of fun.
Oh, it's the Honda 600. Look at
We're
that.
running out of time. We're going to come back one more segment. We'll tell you what's coming up in Tallahassee this weekend when Live in Tallahassee, Tallahassee's #1 entertainment show, returns.
Welcome to Cabello's Hair and Nail Studio in Midtown Spa. Come to Cabello's and experience the high-scale salon experience and let us cater to your every beauty need. Conveniently located in Midtown above the Wine Loft. Cabello's, a fun and energetic and pampering place to plan an escape just for you.
If you're looking for a place to party Friday night, then the only option is Stetson's. It's Stetson's Ladies Night, where ladies 21 plus are in free till midnight. We've also got $2 drinks and long necks on tap till 11 to get your night started right. Friday night is Stetson's. For more information, connect or call 222-MOON.
Welcome back to Live in Tallahassee. Here we are in front of the service center where you actually probably won't spend very much time if you get yourself a Honda. Except for the oil changes and things like that, the upkeep.
Wrapping up last segment of our show, we've been hanging out here at Proctor Honda for the entire show. It's been fun.
It has.
I love the cars. They're awesome, and I just love the Proctor dealerships in general because we've been to them all. We've been to Proctor Subaru, we've been to Proctor Acura, visiting our friends at each one of them, and they really, they're great people, and the Proctor dealerships in general, the Proctor, it's just a commitment to the community, and they sponsor so many things and help so many groups.
Including the show. Thank you very much. All right, so let's go ahead and get to upcoming events. Tomorrow night, we have Tony Young. He's going to be releasing his brand new video at the Moon, so make sure you're out there nice and early. Let's say get there at 9 o'clock, relax a little bit, and then you're going to see the premiere shortly after that. It's all about hunting.
Ooh.
And attractive women and hunting, and attractive women and then hunting.
It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool video. The Moon will be open. John Summers, the whole gang out there at the Moon will be waiting for you.
And also, finally, tonight we're going to talk about Brewfest, which is back at the Antique Car Museum. Joel?
Brewfest, it's about one thing, beer.
That's right.
All the beer. It's a great deal to sample all kinds of beers from all over, not just the country, but the world. People are out there in just
Droves,
huge numbers. Yeah. And tickets are limited. They may even be sold out as of this point. I'm not sure. But a great, great event. Brewfest starting at 5 p.m. at the Tallahassee Automobile Museum. And don't miss Children's Home Society Wish Upon a Star event. This is one of the groups in Tallahassee. We feature a lot. They do great things for your foster kid. Children's Home Society Wish Upon a Star, live in Tallahassee. Silver Digital Media, our group, is a part of this one. We created a beautiful video that we debuted a few weeks ago on this program, and now it will show at this event.
All right, so that's all we have for you tonight. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night. Go Seminoles. Wake Forest. We're going to beat them.
We love you, Tallahassee.
Thank you for watching Live in Tallahassee. For the entire team, this is your announcer, John Summers, saying good night, and be sure to visit us on Facebook.
If you're looking to buy a new Subaru, you've come to the right place, especially if you're a dog.
Can you smell that leather? Of course you can. Your nose is amazing.
You guys keep in touch. I'll get you a great deal on any trade-in, no questions asked.
I have no questions.
Once you sit in a Subaru, you'll stay.
Come down to Proctor Subaru for a test drive. Complimentary maintenance included.